So virtual fencing is an agtech solution designed to contain or exclude animals from a specific area without the need for physical fencing. Virtual fencing is a GPS-enabled technology, so the virtual boundaries are all GPS powered and are communicated to the animal via a neckband. Virtual fencing is based on associative learning, which is the ability of the animal to learn its surroundings and learn to respond to a warning cue before an aversive cue. So for virtual fencing, that warning cue is an audio signal that's emitted via a neckband to the animal. This will act as a warning to tell the animal that a virtual boundary is approaching. If the animal stops, backs away, turns around or modifies its behaviour, no further action will happen. If the animal continues on toward that virtual boundary, the neckband will emit an electric pulse to tell the animal that it has reached the boundary. And over time, the animals learn to respond to that audio cue alone to avoid receiving the electric pulse. And this is the way that virtual fencing actually contains animals. In order to implement virtual fencing on farm, there are a few hardware requirements. So the main one being communications. So for virtual fencing, that is a LoRaWAN tower or towers. So LoRaWAN is designed for transmitting small amounts of data over long areas, such as numbers and signals and things like that. So that's where the virtual fencing neckbands will send signals back to the LoRaWAN tower, which then will talk to your online program on your phone, iPad or computer to let you know where your animals currently are and any signals that they've received from their neckband. And the same works in the opposite way, where the LoRaWAN tower will communicate the location of the GPS boundary to the animals via the neckband. So it works in a circular way to communicate all these small bits of data back and forth to make virtual fencing work on farm. There are a couple of different commercially available virtual fencing products within Australia. They work in the same way, however they're powered slightly differently. So there are two options at the moment, either powered by a lithium battery, which lasts up to 12 months depending on the conditions, or a solar powered collar, which uses a solar panel mounted on top of the collar to power the battery for a longer period of time.